Hey folks, welcome to the channel, and as always, the most fun in Star Citizen is right here in Spectrum. Useless says Playmo187. I invested in Star Citizen in 2019 after following the project since 2015. They made my dream with the exploration game. Exploration? What game are you playing, man? Medical. All right, yeah, that's not in a good place. Space simulation, living universe. You don't even have a place living in the universe. In 2025, I feel like I'm playing Space Call of Duty with Fortnite skins, a childish community far from the community of a few years ago. The PTU remains the last refugee to be able to test a game in peace, live being just a minefield, and it doesn't matter if you play in Pyro or Stanton. I see you coming, you have to play in group with an escort, stop if I want to walk alone with the music while enjoying a landscape. That's all that's left in Star Citizen. It's beauty. Oh, dude. If you want to see a beautiful, go check out No Man's Sky, especially with the planets part 1 and 2 now, the more recent one. It is far more beautiful than Star Citizen. No question whatsoever. It is much more of a beautiful game. I get blown up by an idiot for free to inflate his Call of Duty boy ego. Yeah, well, the guy is actually, that's right. So this is something we've talked about before, and yes, it is a thing because it is the easiest way to get that kind of player, the child, the guy that just wants to run around shooting at shit, playing Fortnite or Call of Duty. Those are actually successful games where a lot of people play. So they're copying that. At the same time, you're looking at a game that has completely failed to deliver any real exploration, which you would assume a space game would have. You have none of that. It is a lot easier to simply put another location for people to go fight one another, do a battle royale bullshit thing, and have some prize. It's not even nothing. It hasn't got anything special. You know, you just, whatever excuse for people to run around from one room to the next, shooting at each other, and that's it. That's what the game has basically turned towards. At the same time, basically destroying the ship combat and flight model that was its saving grace. The one thing that you could count on, oh yeah, it's actually fun. Yeah, I don't need another ship, but when I fly around, I'm having fun. That is gone. Engaging in ship combat, it's like being on a damn wheelchair now compared to what it was running around with more freedom. And that's what it has become. And they figure it out. And this reminds me of that La Viva Dirt sketch, you know, the parody of the guys that were working on an RPG online MMO, and all of a sudden the guy says, but what about Battle Royale? And yeah, my nephew plays Fortnite, so we have to go do that. And they just get rid of everything and just do the Battle Royale thing. In this case, with CIG and Star Citizen, it's not about getting rid of anything. It's just they don't have anything. So the only thing they actually do is the Battle Royale. Right, everyone fighting like an idiot, shooting at one another, and you spend your time doing that. And the bullshit excuse, you were supposed to bring your security team, right? Your security detail was, dude, if you had real space simulation ambitions, you won't even bother with it. You don't even need that. Why? Because it's fucking space. It's enormous. There's no need. Now, if you lock everyone in a room, if you bunch everyone together in the same space, yeah, those things can actually happen. And they implement those things artificially, because doing the other option, which is actually doing the game, it's a lot more expensive, takes a lot more time, and yeah, it's not what they're thinking of doing right now. The game has certainly transmogrified, to be clear. CIG hasn't completely abandoned. There's no exploration. There's not even talk about having that in the table at some point. They're not talking about exploration. This should be the one thing they would be talking about. Like, yeah, we're randomly generating 100,000 systems or 10 million or whatever. That should be the game. It should be Elite Dangerous. It should be No Man's Sky. Hell, I'm not even saying be Starfield, because that requires a lot of work that these people are not willing to do, right? And yeah, even in Elite Dangerous and in No Man's Sky, there's a lot more work. But there's a fucking game. There's actually a game for you to play. Not here. You have the tech demo. You have Hurston, and you have Pyro, which is kind of embarrassing, given that the one system they create after 14 fucking years has a copy. It hasn't got a single real city. You know, in Hurston, you have the Area 18, New Babbage, you have Lorville, you have some actual, wow, yeah, it's a real city, man. Imagine the missed opportunity of creating, like, Barterstown in space, you know? A place where you could actually go, log in, log out. You had, like, or, honestly, I was expecting to have a home in space at this point, you know? In Pyro, you could have like a land claim of some kind and have some little base there. At least have 3 or 4 building options that you could just pay towards in the game, and something, fucking something. We don't have a goddamn thing. We have nothing. Pyro was a complete scam. Pyro was a scam. There's nothing in Pyro. It's the same asset copy pasted a bunch of times. The same station copy-pasted a bunch of... Not a single city in a planet. Nothing. All of these settlements that are bullshit. They're just... they don't even render correctly half of the time. Why? And it doesn't even bother you. Why? Because it's not Hurston. It's not Lorville. It's not New Babbage, where you want to see the beautiful mall and the Apple store, sort of all of that. Which is, yeah, it is quite a bit of work. They could not do that with so much more money and so much more time. They couldn't do at least something. 10% of what they did in Hurston, they could not provide that in Pyro, the new system that was the big announcement for years delaying that thing. And what they deliver was, what you expect someone that has, like a half an hour for a school assignment, and you quickly download something from the internet and just, give that as, you turn that in as an assignment. Fucking, it's really bad. Guys, that's the reality of what the game is right now. The reality is that they've been doing this for so long and have waited so long to actually do something. And at this point, they don't really want to do it even anymore. So the idea is just keep on milking the cow. Just squeeze that golden egg goose until its last egg, and then whatever. See where things go. And where things go right now, well, is what our buddy friend here, Playmo whatever, is saying. That, dude, where has the space game gone? Why am I playing all of a sudden Fortnite, right, with helmets, with a spacesuit? Why is it I'm playing Fortnite and just going to Fortnite in a spaceship and then getting on the spaceship and running around doing Fortnite? Well, because it is Battle Royale. That's what the cool kids want to play these days. Sad, but it is what it is. Folks, see you later. Take care.